Okay. So nobody's here yet. Hello. So if anybody wants, we can pull some cards. We could talk about some stuff or whatever. Um, the hair is like not the best right now. Ah, gosh, go away. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Welcome to those joining. Once again, if anybody is interested, I'm pulling cards. If not, whatever. But yeah. Let me get some more water. Oops. Do not mean to hit the mic. Oh no! Why is it doing that? Okay, I was about to say, I just wanted some ice. I don't know if anybody's here. I literally cannot see the screen right now, so. Oh my gosh, why is the ice not coming out? I'm gonna cry. Once again, nobody's here. It's really just me and the ice maker. Hope that it produces ice. Why is it not wanting to produce ice? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna actually. Okay, if there's anybody here and like, I don't know, I really cannot tell. Oh my god. Okay. Nobody liked the live, so whatever. Hello. Hey Sonia. Hey Sarah. Welcome to those joining. Like super sweaty. I hate it. I swear I'm not sick. I might be. But hello. Hello. Don't mind the stains on my shirt. We don't need to talk about it. How are you today? I'm gonna put this again. Don't mind the stains on my shirt. It's literally I just washed this shirt today. It's literally it's not gonna come out. Hi Ambria. What's up, what's up? Thank you for the likes and stuff. How are you tonight? What's up? So for those joining, I know you can read. I hope you can read. I'm not pulling cards for free, so if you want me to pull cards, you can send gifts, you can tip, you can pay for mini, you can pay for 6 card, whatever. Hey Tamara, I'm staying hydrated. I'm like, I don't know why I'm like sweating so much all of a sudden. I mean, it is hot in here, but thank you for the thank you for the gifts. If you want to ask questions, you're welcome to. Don't mind me. I'm not dying. I'm just really sweaty. It's really hot in here. Is there someone from your past thinking of you? Probably. Um, I mean, I can answer that. That's a very simple yes or no. If you want me to read more into that, you can pay for a mini or whatever. But I mean, I don't even need to pull a card because I'm just like intuitively, I'm like, probably. If you think that somebody's thinking of you, they're probably thinking of you. I feel like that would be a waste to just pull for a yes or no for that. Why is my husband so emotionally unavailable? Probably because he's emotionally unavailable. Um, duh. I don't know what you expected me to say. Um, okay, both of those questions, I don't feel like they're necessary to pull cards on because I feel like they're very obvious. I'm like, not to be rude, but you know, I don't. I'm like, you know what I mean? I was gonna pull, but I'm like, I don't see the need in pulling for those questions specifically. If you have different questions, you can ask those questions. But I'm like, I mean, if you're, I don't know, in the sake of like, like for surface level stuff, it's like I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't really say anything, but you know, does that make sense? Is there something he's hiding from me or not telling me? Um, she's so real. Hey, what's up? Is there something that your husband is hiding from you? Infinite Spirit, what's going on? Why is he emotionally unavailable? I'll pull a couple cards or whatever. I don't know. Why is he emotionally unavailable? We have the Temperance card. Yeah, I mean the way that I see it. Um, Eighth House Oracle. Hey, how are you? It's been a while. Um, sorry. The way I see it, I need to wipe this table. We have the Temperance, we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Also, welcome to those joining. Thank you for the likes. I'm going to ask as a courtesy, if you're going to ask me questions, please make sure you're like engaging with a live. Like tap the fucking screen. Like don't like you know, it's an energy exchange. You're asking me for something, you can give me your likes. Like, I don't know. But the way that I see this about your husband is that there's a little bit of an imbalance. There's a little bit of because the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance both talk about balance. And with the Queen of Swords, I don't know. In regards to your husband, I definitely feel like there is a little bit of an imbalance. Um, and like I said, I don't like he's probably just emotionally unavailable. Yeah, I don't think he's hiding anything. I really just think he's just not in the same space as you, if that makes sense. Hey Naya, what's up? Yeah, I don't think he's in the same space as you. If you want me to read more into that, you can pay for a mini, pay for a 6 card, whatever, whatever. But yeah, that's how I see it for you. I need to wipe this. Ah, welcome to those joining. What's up? What happened to your other username? What did you just decide to rebrand or like what happened? Is Stefan and Aaliyah arguing about me? Okay, so for those joining, hello, how are you today? I hope you're well. If you can read, I'm not doing any free card pulls right now. If you want to send gifts, if you want to tip, you can do that. Um, yeah, if you want to pay for a mini, you can pay for a mini. You could, you know, that's what's up. That's true. Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm glad that you're relatively well. Um, but yeah, for those joining, for those asking questions, you can tip, you can send gifts, you can pay for mini, you can pay for 6 cards, whatever. But I'm not pulling free cards right now, so. Good evening, though. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the likes. I do appreciate it. GG. Thank you for that. GG. Also, that emoji that you have in your username is hilarious. Is Stefan and Aaliyah arguing about you? Is their argument about you? Can I get a clear yes or no, please? Is their argument about you? It would seem that way. Oh my. I did not mean to pull that many cards, but it would seem that way. The Magician, the Judgment, and the Lovers. The Magician, the Judgment, and the Lovers. I don't know much more than that, but if you want me to read more into that, I could. But on the surface, it seems to be a yes. So thank you for the likes and stuff, guys. I do appreciate it. Oh my god, two. Is that a reference to that alien thing? Also, let's pay no attention to this random pimple that I have. I think this was like a mosquito. I don't know where that came from. Is that a reference to that alien thing? You know that because that's what it sounds like. That those alien cartoons, or they're not cartoons, they're like animations, but still, you know what I mean. Anyways, I don't know who all is here, but hope you're having a nice night. Yeah, I don't usually get pimples and stuff. This is kind of annoying. It's very insignificant, but it's like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, I guess it's just me. All right, whatever. So, I mean, the point of this live, though, I titled this "What Do You Need to Let Go of?" So that's kind of the theme, I guess. But like, I don't know, whatever questions you have, you can ask. Um, if you want me to tune specifically into that energy of like what you need to let go of, I could do that. But once again, I'm not doing any free card pulls. You can tip, you can send gifts, you can pay for mini, you can pay for 6 cards, whatever, but no free cards right now. You know, I don't break out often, so when I get pimples, it's like, ugh, how dare you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Katie? It's like, what the heck? I didn't ask for that. I'm gonna pull. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I like that energy. Yeah, that's nice. Lemon drops. One thing I noticed, or one thing I peeped, your name reminds me of that character from Adventure Time. What's his name? Lemon Grab. He's always like, unacceptable! That's what I thought of when I saw that. Does even okay? So lovely. I'm not pulling any free cards. If you want to send a gift, send gifts. If you want to tip, or if you want to pay for mini or pay for a 6 card, you can do that. But I'm not pulling any free cards right now. Sorry. Hope everyone's having a nice night though. What's up? Let's see. I need to do another one. I don't know why this is so sticky. Okay. Okay. So if I could just hello. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, Teal, thank you for the heart me. How are you today? Would you like me to pull you a card or so, or are you just being generous? Thank you. I do appreciate it. Welcome to those joining. If you'd like me to pull you cards, you can send gifts, you can tip, you can pay for a mini, you can pay for a 6 card, whatever. But thank you. It's not ladylike to yawn in people's faces as if I'm a lady. It's Holy Week. Yeah, it's Easter Sunday. I don't know what that means, but it's Easter Sunday. Are you doing anything special? Cooking, getting drinks. Why'd you say LMAO? Why'd you laugh? That wasn't supposed to be a joke. That's the thing. People are doing that. My family's doing that. Have this message of love deck. Even though it should be messages, plural, because this is plural. Why would you put singular? That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna pull a card from me real quick. Hello. What's going on for? Sorry, that makes sense. That makes sense. So what is this? I don't know. Hello, welcome to those joining. Yeah, I commune with the spirits. What's up? Hey, Cherry. Did you have a question? Did you want a reading? If you'd like me to pull cards, you can send gifts or tip. Pay for a mini, pay for a 6 card, whatever. How's it going? That was a nice shuffle right there. Good evening. I hope everyone's doing well. Also, it muted your comment, so nobody else can see your comment but me. I'm gonna unmute it because there was no reason for it to mute it. I don't know why I muted, but I unmuted. Yeah, I do muted and shit. It's not my main shtick, but I do commune with the spirits quite often. So, thank you for the heart, Mies. I appreciate that. Thank you. Isabel, how's it going? How are you? How's it been? Did you make the phone call? How'd that go? Did that go well? Also, to the person, Cherry, I don't understand why you asked me the question that you asked me and then you just disappear. I was like, did you just want to see what I would say? Why did you do that? Fantastical. That's an amazing answer. That's like exaggerative and like dramatic, but I love it. I'm glad that it went well. Said fantastical. I'm screaming. That's good. That's good. It's one of my favorite words. You know, one of my favorite words is flabbergasted. I used to love that word as a kid. Also love. I don't really care. I don't have favorite words, but that was one of my favorite words growing up. It just sounds flabbergasted. Anyways, welcome to those joining. What's up? What's up? Oh, that's sweet. Would you like me to pull you a message of love? Would you like me to pull a card? Oh, what if that's your card? We're just gonna pretend that this is your card. Inseparable. I don't know. Welcome to those joining. What's up? What's up? I don't know why I keep sweating, but I hope you're doing well. If you'd like me to pull you any cards, you can tip, you can send gifts, you can pay for a mini, you can pay for 6 cards, whatever, whatever. If you want to just hang out, that's cool too. Just make sure you're respectful, I guess. Um, but that's good. I'm glad that you. I'd like to say that I like somebody. There's nobody in my life that I feel like that right now. There's one guy, I guess, that I'm supposed to feel that way, but he's kind of lame, honestly. Actually, there's 2 guys, but they're both kind of lame. Everybody's lame. Why is everybody so lame? You know what I mean? But good for you. Good for you. It's easy to be Isabel with that. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Hey, Maya. Did you lose your necklace in San Jose? I love you so much. Don't hate me when I say that I'm only pulling cards for people who send gifts and tips and stuff. Um, that is an intriguing question, though. I would like to answer that, but once again, I'm only doing for gifts and tips and etc. So I feel you. I hear you. I guess I'll just pull you a card, but you should definitely, if you have it, you should send some gifts. Can't lose it because my ex gave it to you. Fuck your ex. What does that mean? I don't even know your ex, but what does that have to do with anything? You said your ex gave it to you. He's an ex for a reason. I'm sorry, I don't know this guy. I'm projecting my own stuff. Did you lose your necklace in San Jose? I think it's very likely that you did leave it in San Jose. Yeah, we have the strength and the star. I think it's very likely that you did. Um, I don't know. Nobody wants to hear this, but the one thing in life, you're supposed to not have attachments. You're not supposed to be so overly attached to things or people. It's a learning lesson. I'm not judging anyone, but that's the goal, you know? Detachment. Love with detachment. Thank you for the roses. It probably happened for a reason. I mean, doesn't everything happen for a reason? I don't know. I mean, if I can entice you to pay for a mini, I can pull into that and see the energy around that. But I don't know. That's just the salesman in me. Thank you for the roses and stuff. Thank you for the gifts. You're awesome. Squirrel. There's a squirrel. I didn't know there was a squirrel. That's cute. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Only if you want to, man. No pressure. If it's your last, don't feel pressured. I would appreciate it if you did, but if it's your last, I'm not gonna ask for that. I don't use Zelle. I'm sorry. Yeah, Isabel. What's going on with Isabel? I can pull a card for Isabel. Isabel, what's going on for Isabel? Oh shit. Thank you. What's going on for Isabel? What's going on for Izzy? What is Izzy? What's the messages for Izzy right now? What do you use? I use Cash App. I use PayPal and Venmo. I recently set up, what is it? Apple Pay. I don't understand how that works though. But what's going on for Isabel? What does Isabel need to know right now? Any messages from this guy? Any messages from this guy that she's seeing? What's going on with Isabel? Yeah, forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Detachment. Literally, didn't I just say detachment? The Tifton for the mini. Technically, you could do whatever you want, I guess. Can we send the tip in? Oh. I mean, I would rather you didn't, but you can do that if you want. I would rather you didn't, but because I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I would rather you didn't do that. I'm sorry. I'm like tuned into this energy. Um, Forgiveness and detachment. Obviously, there's a cross here, so I feel like there could be something about your spirituality, you meditating more, getting into the flow. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not really getting any messages specifically from your person. This is more so just about getting into meditation, getting into like that energy, clearing your mind and whatnot. You know, that's really what this is about. Um, Maybe you've already been doing that. I don't know, but that's just the energy that this is. You know what I mean? Mm, hello. What's up? Yeah, I don't really. I feel like you and your person are in good standing right now. I don't think there's anything to worry about, to be honest. Um, yeah, yeah. Thank you for the gifts. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. I wish I could stop sweating. Oh shit. Hmm. I will say, I don't know if this is specifically for you, Isabel. I'm pretending like this is for you, but if it doesn't resonate, then I guess it's for somebody else. But there is a message within this card about like holding the weight of other people. Like, don't get into the habit of like carrying other people when they can walk themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that's valid. Being afraid of past situations that would be the forgiveness card though. It's hard because the message of the forgiveness card said, "I'm struggling to let go of the past." So I could get that, I could understand that, but you know sometimes you just gotta embrace the present and accept and hope. Excuse me, and hope that it is not going to be a. You just gotta embrace the present and accept and hope, excuse me, and hope that it is not going to be a repeat. Welcome to those joining. How's it going? What's up? Um, yeah, that's natural. Um, I don't know if this is relevant, but I'm being reminded of this reminder that I had earlier. This reminder, how many times am I say reminder? This reminder of the fact that like when we enter relationships with people, that's supposed to be the biggest mirror, the biggest teacher. You know, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's neutral. Like when we get into relationships with people, it's meant to be a reflection. It's meant to be a teacher, meant to show us the parts of ourselves that we're not used to seeing on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's good that you're like. I feel like there's a lot of healing that is being done with you asking these questions, with you entertaining these thoughts. You know, it's only natural. You know, when you're hold on, I'm like, let me not say too much. When you're on the right path, when you're like doing the right things, usually that's when those negative thoughts come up the most. You know, those self doubty thoughts of like, "Ah, what if you're not good enough? What if he doesn't like you? What if it, you know, it's when you're on the right path that those thoughts start coming up a lot. So I think you're doing pretty good. You know, just don't entertain them too much, which is easier said than done. Because what does that mean? You know, don't entertain the negative thoughts. I'm gonna move that because that was weird. Welcome back, Teal. I don't know where you went, but it's nice to have you back. I know Carl Jung says it really well. He's like, usually when we're in the right space, that's usually when we feel the most lost. You know, when we're on the right path, it's like I always envision it like I always like compare it to like floating in space. It's like when you're attached, when you're in alignment with your soul, it's going to feel like you're just floating around in space, and it's like, oh my god, all this potential, all this like what? Ah! you know. But you know, what do I have the intro message as? I don't know what the intro message is. Oh, oh my God! Do I? I have to change that. That's false advertisement. I have to change that. Hold on. Okay. I didn't realize I did. I didn't realize I had that in the intro message. I feel like I was false advertising because in the intro message it says free yes or no's, but very clearly it says no yes or no's. Yeah, Carl Jung was interesting. He was a lot of things. He was a spiritualist. He was a dream enthusiast. He was a crazy man. You know what I mean? Eric, what's up? How's it going? Thank you for the roses. How are you today? Um, were you looking for some clarity, or are you just being generous? Would you like me to pull you some cards? Also, I love your videos. I hope that's not weird to say. I think you have a unique perspective, a unique voice. At the expense of me feeling like a weirdo for fangirling. I'm not gonna co-sign that, but that's funny that you said that. I've been super sick. It feels like a bit of purging all the icky energy. Yeah, just letting it all out. I feel that. I feel like that in this moment. I don't know. I wasn't sweating until like a couple hours ago. And I'm like, what happened? You know, my voice be silly. I'm not laughing at you. That's a funny sentiment. Hello. Oh my God. Welcome back. Astasia, is that how you say that? I don't know how you say that, but hello. Um, I think it was you that said that. You had said to me, "Why don't I find a trans dude?" You did. You definitely said that to me, and I'm thinking about that. That's funny. So funny. Anyways, welcome to us joining. How we doing tonight? Hope you're having a fabulous night. If not, hope you know it can get better. It can also get worse, but I don't know. It's up to you and the energy you choose to output. You know what I mean? I'm over here sweating like I'm crazy. I'm like trying to have a good night. If I wasn't on here, I'd probably be asleep. I've been getting a lot more sleep the last few nights. I feel guilty about it. I'm like, I'm not a sleeper. I think people who sleep a lot are kind of lazy, to be honest. Also, the Bible says that a person who sleeps a lot is poor. So if you sleep a lot, you're poor. Allegedly, according to the Bible. I wish I could sleep. Why can't you sleep? What's wrong with sleep? Why can't you sleep? Yeah, it's Proverbs 6, 9, 11, 6, 9 through 11. And Proverbs 24, 33 through 34. Excessive sleep can lead to poverty and neglect of one's duties. The Bible's. That's funny. That's funny. Welcome to those joining. Hey, boss lady. How are you? I have hiccups all of a sudden. Oh my god. 11 shifts? Oh my goodness. Are you okay? The way those hiccups did not want to leave, they're still kind of like coming up. Oh, I didn't even notice that you didn't put 11 hour. But I knew what you meant. That's funny. Shantae, hello. So, for those joining, what's up? I hope you're having a nice night. If you want to ask questions, if you want me to pull cards, you can send gifts, you can tip or whatever. If you can pay for a mini, you can pay for 6 cards. If not, it's okay. You can also just hang out. That's cool too. 11 hours at an animal hospital. That sounds cool. I love slash hate that joke. Why did you just make that joke? That check about to look like Lizzo. Lizzo actually lost a lot of weight. I feel like she's pulling an Adele. She was like, "Fuck y'all for bullying me. I'm about to lose all this weight," and then now she's like kind of skinny. My Cash App. If you leave the chat and come back, it's like in the intro message. It's also in my bio. I think I lied. It's not in my bio anymore. Thank you for the gifts. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, she looked good before, but yeah, she is musically talented. I didn't know that she went to school for music. Like apparently she studied music. So like when she's in the studio, she's an educated woman. You know. Is there any other guidance in other non-romantical aspects? I guess I could go back to the cards that I pulled for you a minute ago. I had detachment and what was it? What was the other card? Forgiveness. Where the energies um like it's a really basic thing and maybe it's annoying to say or to hear, but like meditation, you know. I definitely thought you were asking me about Lizzo. I was like, did you know Lizzo? Um, yeah, but Isabel, I think it would be really necessary for you to like take more time. I mean, you probably already do. Don't like if you know that you already meditate, then you already meditate. But like, I feel like it would be necessary for you to get more into meditation. You know, take more time for stillness with no expectations, but yes, setting intention. You know, girl was crashing out on her social media about me. Oh my god. Well, I guess that answers the question, right? About how she's feeling about you. Um, that's funny. How is she feeling about Eric? Are you still hung up on this Izzy person? Are you gonna rebound back to your ex? BRB. I mean, if it's okay if you do, but I don't know. Seems like you might be caught up on your ex, smoking on that X pack. What's going on with Izzy? What does Izzy think about? We have reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I'm still trying to heal. I don't want anyone right now. Don't you have a girlfriend? Aren't you? Don't you have a girlfriend? Self love and reflection. So it does seem like, according to this energy, when you guys parted ways, it gave her the opportunity to like really reflect and like open her heart center a little bit. And I'm saying it gave her the opportunity. Whether or not she actually did take the opportunity is another thing, but definitely she did have the opportunity to think a lot more. You know, I would never be caught going back to my parasitic ex. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. But yeah, that's the energy for you, Eric. Reflection and self love. The self love could also be for you that you might need to practice a little self love. I don't know if you do. I don't know. I'd like to believe that everybody loves themselves and everybody like practices self love, but I know also know that's not true. So I don't know. But I'd like to believe that you guys do. I don't know. My Cash App isn't coming up. What do you mean? Wait, is it not in here? It should be in the intro message. Yeah, it's Tariq Rashad 6. Do I have to type it in the chat? I'm sorry for the tongue. Has a mind of its own. I broke up with her because she didn't give me the love I wanted. Yeah, as you should have. As you should have. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That's it's right there. I don't know. I don't know what to do after that. If it doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you. Um, Yeah, it really sucks when we love somebody and we're not able to like be in a relationship with them. I wish more people could be honest with themselves though about that, because a lot of people stay in relationships that they know that they don't need to be in. You know what I mean? And it's like, really, I made a video about that the other day. I was like, it's crazy because like when you feel that disconnect, when you feel that imbalance, most likely the other person also feels that. They're just unwilling to like say anything about it or like confront it. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Eric! Did you want me to pull you some cards? Give me a second. Oh my goodness, Eric! Did you want me to pull you some cards? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I thought my old relationship was the healthiest thing ever. I was very wrong. Keep threatening. Oh my god. I thought my old relationship was the healthiest thing ever. I was very wrong. Keep threatening. Oh my god. Okay. I'm back. I thought my old relationship was the healthiest thing ever. I was very wrong. Keep threatening. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not very healthy. If you didn't, I would definitely give you a refund. If you didn't get a read, it's okay. Um, okay. So Amaya, I'm gonna. I don't know. I had to restart the live. I'm back, guys. Am I not back? Can you not see me? Am I invisible? Can you not see me? I'm sorry for the tongue. The tongue is the reflex. Okay. So for Astasia, is Astasia? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So no rush. I don't know. Maya. Oh, she said call her Maya. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I reacted that way. That was a weird reaction. Okay. Cool. Um. Yeah. I mean, do you have a specific question, or do you just want me to like tune into the energy, or like how do you wanna? It's your call. Ooh, it is pretty. Yes, that is a pretty name. Eric, are you flirting? I bet you said you didn't want anybody. What happened? You said you didn't want anybody. Now you're flirting. Just kidding. I'm just joking. Anyways, oh, I don't think this is on anymore. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Oh, it is working. Okay. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I was like over here trying to get this other mic to work. I was like, I guess it's already working. Now I just have two mics set up. I don't know. Anyways, question. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Whenever. Do 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 do. Hope you can hear me well. Also, sorry for the sweat. I do not like sweating. But I do feel like sweating is kind of like a spiritual thing. Like, if you're not doing anything crazy and you like start sweating, it's like you're definitely purging. You know what I mean? How many things? I will allot two questions, two and a half questions. I don't know. Two questions. I don't know. Also, sorry about the stains on my shirt. It's literally blood. I washed the shirt today, but like I don't know how to get blood out of a shirt, so don't ask why there's blood on my shirt. It was because of a nosebleed, not because I killed anybody. Will you and Issa get back together? Will you guys get back together? I have no idea. Um, will Maya and Issa get back together? Hydrogen peroxide. I feel the need to write that down. I'm like, should I write that down? I don't know about the periodic table. Will Maya and Issa get back together? What's going on with Maya and Issa? Maya and Issa. For the spirit. The Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, the Strength. Will you guys get back together? I think it's possible, but I do feel this energy of you prioritizing yourself. There is this weird paradox that's happening with the cards because oh, Issa, oops. There's this weird paradox that's happening because the Emperor is about self, the Emperor is about the ego, it's about personality, it's about the identification. And then on the flip side, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about generosity, it's about giving back, it's about selflessness. Um, so there is an energy of you kind of pouring into yourself at this time. Um, will you guys get back? Will you guys get back together? Likely. Also, I assumed Issa was a woman. I thought you were a lesbian. Um, will you guys get back together? It's likely. It's possible. But I do feel like you're being urged to focus on yourself right now. Um, it's kind of I feel like it's kind of a general message. Like whenever people like separate, it's like this is a good time for you to focus on yourself. Oh wait, I love women. He's like a girl. I'm screaming. I don't even LOL. That's funny. Um, that's funny. What's going on with Issa? Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's like a specific cycle that you might have been like a pattern. I mean, we're all here to learn. We all have lessons that we have to conquer. Blah 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 blah. But there does seem to be a specific pattern that you've been repeating, and I'm going to like mention it because I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know, but like, there's definitely something like if you maybe you already know. He was the only boy I liked. LOL. Hey Stephanie. Hi hi. Um. Yeah. Um. I'm sorry. There's like said preach to me. No, because I'm like teetering. I'm like debating on whether or not it's necessary for me to talk about myself. Um. Okay. I mean, because I mentioned lessons. We're all here to learn, right? Um. And I know for me recently, I've been like really honing in on like self worth and stuff like that. I don't. I'm not saying that that's your lesson, but it definitely seems like. Hold on. It definitely seems like there's a lesson of like. Shut up. Let me fucking. Let me. Why did I not pull from this Soul's Journey deck lessons? What's the lesson? I mean, other than just the obvious, like what's the lesson? Yeah, I mean, I basically what I said. I feel like in relation to this person, it is really necessary for you to like self reflect and really, I don't know, take the time to go within. Which I don't know. I feel like people don't like hearing that, understandably, but I don't know. Hope that resonates. Hope that's resonating. Is my energy bad? Good, bad. What does that mean? What does it mean to be good? What does it mean to be bad? I don't know. These are subjective terms. Um, no, your energy is not bad per se. It's just this isn't necessarily. I don't know. I'm trying to find the words because I'm like, this isn't necessarily a full in depth reading, so I'm not going as deep as I could. Is one of the things is why I'm like staring into the distance, you know. Um, yeah. Bottom line, the answer to your question. Um, will you guys get back together? Most likely, yes. But also in this time, I think it's really necessary that you focus on yourself. If you want to ask another question, you can ask another question, and we can flow with another question. I'm sorry, I'm silly. Oh my god, hey Marley, what's up? Welcome to those joining. Okay, no rush. I mean, you don't have to rush. You just, you know, next question, whenever. Hey, hey, how's it going? I don't know why I had to do that voice. That was a weird voice. How can I best work on myself? That's a beautiful question. I love that you asked that question. I love that question so much. I love that question so much. I'm going to BRB. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I had to like. I don't like sweating. I don't like when I go to the gym. I sweat really bad, and it's just like, oh god. Okay, what's going on for? What did you tell me to call you, Maya? I was like, what was your name? Okay, what's going on for Maya? How can we best work on ourselves? How can Maya best work on ourselves in this moment? I'm getting movement is one thing that I'm hearing. One thing that I'm feeling. I think movement intuitively, movement is like a really good way to like break up stagnant energy. Um, Traveling, you know, I remember when I was homeless and I had it like implanted in my mind. Like if I took the bus, it was a way for me to like open up my energy. You know, if I just rode around town. I don't know if that's relevant for you, but like movement, travel, you know. We have surrender, we have freedom, and we have courage. Okay, I can release my need to control. Is the first card. We have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, being homeless is not fun. Shout out to anybody who's homeless right now. Freaking sucks. And then we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Um, yeah. Um, I mean, it's like a dual message. It's like a double-sided message. It's because it's like, yes, we don't need to be in control of everything. We don't need to have all the answers. Yes, yes, yes. But also recognizing that you have free will and you are capable of creating. Oh shit! What? Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to like there's a captcha in front of me. Which of these objects has a brim? I literally don't. There's like two hats, two fedoras. I don't. Okay, that was weird. Okay. What was I saying? What was I saying? Okay. We don't need to have all the answers. We don't need to be in control of everything. But we also have free will, and like you should know, you should recognize that you, in any given moment, you have the ability to create your reality. Whether through your tongue, whether through just speaking it, whether like physical action, like in little ways, you create your reality. And but like I think the duality part of it is that like yes, you are creating your reality, but you're also co-creating with the universe, co-creating with God, whatever it is that you believe in as your higher power. Um, you know. So it's kind of like the balance, the give and take of like, yes, I create my own reality, but also it's not just about me. Like I'm not the only one who's here. You know what I mean? Um, there could be a thing about your third eye because there's a lot of purple. So there could be a thing about your third eye. Um, hold on. Oh my goodness. Is it saying it can be selfish? Um, I kind of got that energy when I first pulled the tarot and the Emperor card came out. I'm not calling you selfish. I'm not directly seeing that you're a selfish person. One of the things that I said when I first started was you could spend more time to focus on yourself. Um, you know, a recent video I made was there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to be selfish, there's a time to be selfless, there's a time to be silly, there's a time to be serious. And in regards to love, in matters of the heart, I think right now it would be a good time for you to focus on yourself. But if you feel like you can be more selfless, once again, we have free will. Like, and I'm thankful that my guides like have like instilled that so deeply in me. Like whenever they're giving advice or giving guidance, they're like, well, free will, you can do whatever you want. You could like literally throw this in the trash if you want to. You know what I mean? Um, Ideally, we don't throw good advice into the trash, but you can do whatever you want. You can choose however you want. Um, yeah. Is there any closing messages for Maya before I close this out? Anything else that she needs to hear in this moment? Okay. Um, Honestly, I think you're doing pretty good. I don't know what your meditation schedule is. I don't know how often you meditate, how often you choose stillness. But I would definitely urge you to develop a practice. We have the Emperor card coming out again with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card about collaboration, working with others. Should you? Oh yes, honey. Yeah. I think everyone meditates differently. Everyone has a different way of meditating, but I think it is very important to develop a routine. I know if you watch my videos the last couple weeks, I've been really big about like reminding people to work on their mind, body, spirit, and it's like a thing that they say in rehab. They say in like Alcoholics Anonymous, but I think it's a really important thing generally, like to take time to really work on your mind, your body, your spirit. So I don't know, education, exercise, and excitement. Ooh, the three E's. Wait, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I need to write that down. The three E's. Hold on. The three E's. Okay. Thank you for being here with me for that. Education, exercise, and excitement. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Okay. Awesome. Um. But yeah. In theory, if you want to join the Patreon, you can join for free. It's in the link tree in my bio. I post every week. I post like reminders and messages and stuff. And also, if you join as a paid member, you do get discounts on services. You can like hit me up for a mini reading whenever. You technically get a free video reading if you ask for it. If you join as a paid member, um, thank you for trusting me with your energy. Thank you for you know. I hope that this has been overall helpful to you. Um, yeah. Okay, I need to take a moment. Eric, you're next. I got you. If you have any questions or whatever, you're welcome to ask. I don't know if you. Ooh, I love reading. Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm like dying. Okay, just kidding. I'm not dying. I'm okay. Welcome to those joining. Hi, how are you doing? So, Eric, what's up? And I know the self love thing. I just want to have fun. Ooh, girls just want to have fun. You're not a girl. Also, your video where you mentioned lady parts, I thought that was funny. Um, but I was gonna comment. I was gonna be like, "Thanks for sharing," but I was like, "I'm not trans. I feel like this isn't my place to comment." But I don't know. It was an interesting perspective. I don't know. You don't hear about you don't hear about trans dudes in that experience a lot. You're funny. Hey Marcus, it's just a funny video. LOL. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. You never know who needs it, who needs that sort of energy. You know. Um. Okay, what's going on for Eric? What does Eric need to know at this time about his love life, about romance, about matters of the heart? Not Marcus being homophobic. I think Marcus is being a troll, and he's being a gosh darn good one because he also shared the live. Thank you, Marcus, for sharing the live. What's going on for Eric? What does Eric need to know in love, in romance? What does Eric need to know? First card, ooh. First card is destiny. Second card, self love. So that's interesting. Um, I'm struggling to find the right path. I'm still trying to heal. Um, I don't know if this is specifically for you, Eric, but also like I'm being reminded of the notion that like sometimes the love of your life is not necessarily a person, but like your career, your work, whatever whatever you spend your time with. Once again, that might not be for you, but I'm being reminded of that, so I'm going to say that. Bro's gay because he chopped. What? What are these comments? Why do we have so many trolls right now? Oh my god. Anyways, um, but yeah, no. There is an energy of you kind of like finding your way. I guess this is supposed to be a love reading, so I'm gonna try to stay on love. Matters of the heart. Like I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna ignore it. It doesn't matter. Okay. Is this resonating? Is this clicking? Click click. Is this clicking for you, Eric? What's going on for Eric in love? His love life. Two of Swords. Ooh, yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, the self love energy. It's funny because you said that and then it came out, and it's like extra confirmation that like yeah, that is something you should be focused on right now. Doing it, balling out, buying myself stuff, and going out. True, true. Two of Swords. This is Two of Swords about. You're in school. Oh my god, Marcus, what the fuck? I'm gonna mute you. I love you so much, but what the fuck? I'm gonna you muted because that was weird. Um, okay, we're muting the trolls. The troll. I usually just let you guys exist, but like that was weird. You're not even muted permanently. I just okay. Maybe I should have muted you permanently. I don't know. I hate muting people. I hate having to silence people. But like, what the fuck? Okay. Anyways. Okay. LOL. Okay. Whew. Um. Okay. Anyways. Oh, wrong side. The Two of Swords comes out, and it talks about focus. It talks about clarity. And once again, this is supposed to be a love reading, but there is the energy of school coming out, like schoolwork, like focusing on schoolwork. Um, so that is an energy that I feel like you need to focus on. Obviously, um, the Two of Swords can also be about a choice. And I feel like maybe like there's gonna be somebody that like comes up and like tries to like offer you something, and it's like, or maybe that's already happened, but there's definitely like an opportunity um, where you have to like make a choice. You know what I mean? Um, that's not funny. I don't know why I laughed. Can I? That's not funny. Can you save your marriage? You can do anything you put your mind to, friend. Um, if you'd like me to read into that, you can pay for a reading or whatever. Make a choice in what? I'm not sure. I can pull more on that. What's this choice? What's this? What what choices are we making? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Obviously, this is a freaking love reading, so obviously the Ace of Cups comes out. I'm kind of getting the notion. Oh, and the Two of Wands. I'm kind of getting the notion that it'll be about. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How many? Because I remember you mentioned Aneta, and then you recently asked me about Izzy, and I'm like, how many girls? I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. No, but I don't know. Just somebody from your past. I have a feeling of like coming in and being like, hey, I really like you, or something like that. Um, but the choice comes from you choosing yourself or choosing like I don't know. You're choose somebody's going to come forward to you with a love offer, and you have to choose whether or not you're going to pursue that or you're going to choose yourself. That's the choice. Um, Clarified with the Ace of Cups. Welcome to those joining. I don't know. The comments are kind of killing me right now. I don't know what's going on, but hello. Um, is there anything? Is there anything like really big that we could like touch on? Is there anything really big that we could touch on real quick in relation to like life lessons and stuff and like what's the focus right now? Peace? Oh, look at that. We have peace. Oh my god, why are the trolls so powerful tonight? What's in the water? We have peace. Um I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Um that could be like your lesson right now, prioritizing peace. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense with the rest of the cards. Prioritizing peace, like you're gonna have an option, you're gonna have a choice, and it's like, are you going to choose this thing that is really cool and really fun, or are you going to prioritize your peace? There's no right or wrong answer, but it's just like which one are you going to choose? You know, I'm going to okay, muted. Cool, cool. Um, peace is pretty cool. For those joining, if you'd like a reading, you can pay for a reading and be patient. I'm currently doing a reading right now for a lovely individual. Hmm. I'm gonna pull on this Destiny card just out of my own curiosity. If that's okay. What's going on with this Destiny card? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. This is a love reading. So I'm not gonna get too deep. I don't know. Netta's energy is so off right now. I don't want to deal with her. Yeah, fuck Netta. I'm sorry. No, that's not fuck her. She's probably a wonderful lady. Um, this is a bonus, I guess. I pulled for the Destiny card because I was just curious. We got the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I don't know what that's about. It could be love related. I'm guessing it's not, but there's an energy of you kind of being stuck in your head about something. Um, that is potentially a wish fulfillment, something that is like a dream come true. I don't know all the details. I'm just looking at the surface, but there's definitely something that would potentially contribute to your overall legacy. I don't know. I feel like I'm like maybe that's a big word. Legacy, destiny, life karma. I don't know. Like there's definitely something with this. I don't know what that is. You should know your life better than I do. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But like the energy is there, and it's like, um, hello, welcome to those joining. Um, I mean, this is specifically a love deck, so I mean, this is from the love deck. So, um, I mean, it could be about like your future partner, like who you're gonna marry. That's a pretty big destiny thing. Like whoever we marry, that definitely impacts your life overall. Um, so it could be about that. It could be about you being in your head. This could be a future energy, like you being in your head about somebody. Like I'm kind of getting the energy of like the timing is right, the pieces are falling into alignment, but like you're just in your head about it. You're like unsure, which is natural, but it's like I don't know. Yeah, the King of Blades, King of Swords. Something about like being of action, taking action. The Star card. This is one of the few star cards where she's actually clothed, by the way. Usually she's like a floozy. Um, okay, I mean, if you want to ask another question or whatever, you're welcome to. No rush. Um, for those joining, hello. I hope you're having a nice evening. If you want to ask questions, you can send gifts, you can tip or whatever. You can also pay for a mini. You can pay for a 6 card. I'm currently doing a reading for someone. So if you want to be patient, that's also is the future partner Netta. Let's see. Is this future energy Netta? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. I am laughing. Seems like you really fancy this Netta person. I don't know. I don't want to deal with her crazy. You say that, but you keep asking about her. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's okay? Okay. Okay. Whoever this energy is, they're definitely somebody who is really good with their words, with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. This could the nosy energy is definitely coming through with the Page of Swords. Um, somebody who's like inquisitive, somebody who's like curious. I'm not saying that this is Netta. This is more so just the general energy. Like this is just this is who this person is. Like somebody who's very good with their words, someone who is very inquisitive, very curious. Um, who is this energy? Who is this? Oh shit. If it is Netta, I can definitely see some self sabotaging, some general sabotaging. Um, hmm. Yeah, and then we go back to the self love. Then we go back to self love. If it is Netta, I can definitely understand why you're wanting to stay away from her. Actually, with the Seven of Swords and whatnot coming out, if it's not Netta, this future person is just generally somebody who is going to. Because once again, the original energy of this future situation is somebody where it's like perfect. Like the pieces fall into The pieces fall into line perfectly. Like the timing is right, the person is right, like the energy is just right. But you're in your head about it. You're overthinking it a little bit. And I don't if it could be Netta. I don't know, but like if that resonates, the description that I gave for her. But then once again, we go back to the self love energy, the Ace of Discs, and the Emperor. Focusing on yourself, focusing on what makes you happy. Obviously, sticking to your studies, studying. Thank you for the gifts. Hello, thank you. Um, or thank you. The mic was over here. I don't know what the difference is, how that sounded, but I don't know. I mean, overall, this is pretty good energy, and I think it'll get even better. Once again, if you continue focusing on yourself, if you continue, I mean, if you want to have fun, if you want to like mess around, that's cool too. But just make sure that you are doing it with the right intentions. Make sure that you're doing it while also prioritizing your heart. You know what I mean? That's funny. Hello, welcome to those joining. I'm currently doing a reading, so if you want to be patient, patience is a beautiful, beautiful thing. you know. But yeah, I don't know. If you want to ask another question before I close this out, that'd be cool. I just want to get the frustration out. Oh my. I didn't need to know that, but I feel you. I feel you. Um, yeah, whoever this person is, I don't know. Like it's not bad energy, but also look at this, look at this, look at this card right here. Look how ugly this skeleton lady is. Like, actually, it's a man, but like, look at that. That I mean, most of this deck is like that. So I mean, what am I saying? But versus this energy, the Page of Swords. Now, ideally, you'd want a king or a queen over a page, but I think if we had to compare these two, I think this one looks better. Unless you like this, unless that's your type. I don't know. This is a very beautiful woman. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, maybe this isn't her energy. I mean, because this might even be somebody you haven't met yet. I don't know. Who knows? Energies change all the time. There's always something happening behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Um, Physical, choo choo. Um, but yeah, if there's anything else you want to ask before I close this out, or if you want me to just like see if there's anything else you need to know about right now, love related. I feel like love. I feel like you're in a good space. With for the Ace of Cups to come out, I feel like you're in a good space generally, to be honest. And also self love for self love to come out. You know, I'm gonna drink some water. Water. Will I have fun soon? I love that. I love that. Straight to the point. But, but Eric have fun soon. Will Eric have fun soon? The Hermit. Oh shit. The Empress. The Three of Pentacles. See now, if I would have stopped at the first card, I would have been like, no. But we have the Three of Pentacles here, which talks about collaboration. So most likely you will have fun soon. We have the Empress once again. The Empress and the Hermit. Maybe it'll be with somebody who's like an introvert. I don't know. But the Empress is a good sign. It's about fertility and stuff. Maybe you'll even have a baby. I don't know. Hopefully not. I don't know. Unless that's what you want. But I don't know. I can't imagine. I don't have the right resources to pop out a baby. But He said, oh my God, Emily, how's it going? What's up? How are you? But the answer to your question is yes. You will have fun soon. Just be safe, be smart. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let's go. That's funny. Um, wait, are you lit like that? Oh, are you saying because I'm sweaty? Do you think I'm like on something? No, I don't know what it is. I for the last couple of days I've been asleep around this time, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna get on live. And I don't know. This is what my body chose to do. It's really sweaty. Um, MCR. I don't even know what that means. Is that a reference to music? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna lovingly send you some love. What? That's a redundant sentiment. I'm gonna lovingly send you love and light. Or no, what is it? I'm gonna gently. I'm sorry, let me shut up. Is your plant low? Oh, they're not my plants, but they're probably dead. I don't know. Femi. Femi? Femi? Does Nita want to reconcile with me? She wants to reconcile with you all over the place. She wants to reconcile with you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That was inappropriate. Give me a second. If you want to take a deep breath, I'm going to take a deep breath. For anybody who's here, I'm going to take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. And then let it go. I'm going to take another breath. And then let it go. And then one more breath. And then let it go. Awesome. Was that Mari when I was at the zoo? Cosplaying as an inhaler. I love you. Does Anita want to reconcile with you? I don't know. I'll pull a card. I'll pull you. Thank you for the gifts. I did see you sent the gifts. If you want me to pull cards for you, you can send gifts. You can tip. You can pay for mini. You can pay for a 6 card, whatever. Also, thank you to Eric. Thank you to Maya. I do appreciate you. Does Anita want to reconcile with Femi? Femi? Is there reconciliation? Mine. Oh, oh, that seems like a yes. We have the inseparable card. Also, unexpected outcome. So that seems like a yes. Seems like they want to reconcile. Will they reconcile? I don't know, but it seems like they want to at the least. So that's pretty. That's pretty groovy, you know. So yeah, if you want me to read more into that, once again, there's words and stuff on the screen. How are we doing tonight, guys? What's up? Are we Hopefully you guys aren't sweating as much as me. I don't know. I'm cosplaying as a person who sweats a lot. That's what I'm cosplaying a lot. There was at Mari when I was at the zoo. Also, what is that emoji? Oh my god, the squirrels. Thank you for the squirrels. Was that Mari when I was at the zoo? Was that Mari when you were at the zoo? Oh my god. Welcome to those joining. Hi, how's it going? I'm sorry for the tongue. It's a reflex. Was that Mari at the zoo? That emoji is so funny. Oh my god. Was that Mari at the zoo? Good evening, guys. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hi. Was that Mari at the zoo? I think it was. I would trust your instincts. We have the magician card coming out. Also, the Three of Swords. I don't know what that's about. She said no. No, it seems like it was a yes. It seems like a yes. If you would have said that before I pulled it, maybe I would have said no, but you're too late. Hello, welcome. For those joining, I hope you're having a nice night. If you would like me to pull cards for you, you can send gifts, you can tip or whatever. If you want to pay for a mini, you can pay for a mini. If you whatever, whatever. If not, it's okay. But just putting it out there. Um, that's good. I'm glad you're well. I'm okay. I'm sweating like crazy. She's stalking you. Oh, isn't that sweet? I'd love to have a stalker. It's been a while since I've had a stalker. Be careful what you wish for. But it's been a while. I don't know. I like to be chased. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyways, how we doing though? What's up? I already asked that. I asked that like 7 times. Um, I could pull a general. I could like there's some really cool people joining. I'll pull some cards, see what kind of energies want to come through if that's okay with you guys. Oh my fucking goodness. What the fuck? I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know you could do that. That was weird. That was a crazy animation. Oh my god. What's going on with those who are here? For those who are open to the guidance, open to wisdom. What's up? What's up? What's up? We have the Sun card. We have the Two of Cups. Ooh, we have the King of Wands. Very nice energy. The Sun, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, I think you're in really good energy right now. You might be overthinking it. You might be feeling a little bit like, why aren't things like this? Or blah, 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 blah. Oh, is that what that was? Oh well, thank you. Um, that is not the same price as a mini reading, though. I do appreciate it. I mean, I don't mind pulling cards for you, but okay. So once again, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you're in really creative energy right now. You're in really passionate energy, and it's super necessary. I'm like intuitively, I'm getting like it's really necessary that you ground yourself in that energy. Um, hmm. Some of you could be procrastinating. There could be an energy of procrastination somewhere. And like for some of you, I don't know. I don't like talking about this stuff. I don't like telling people. But there is the envy card, so it could be like evil eye or whatever. Somebody could be like projecting negative energy onto you, and it's kind of making you feel a little bit weird, a little bit sluggish, a little bit. But overall, once again with the Sun card here, I do feel like you're in very good energy right now. We're grounded like ground beef. I'm screaming. Um, Overall, you're in good energy. If you are thinking about relationships, if you are thinking about love, oh, I feel like there's a situation that is calling for balance with the Justice card here, and I think you'll get that balance pretty soon. I had a spider crawling on me earlier. Ooh, ooh. Um, but there's a situation. King and Queen, also King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Um, what's some advice for this couple? For these people? Oh my God. Okay. Whoever this couple is, there's definitely been a lot of pain. Been a lot of. We have the Three of Swords coming out. I don't know what that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. But then we have the Three of Cups, or the Three of Cups. Then we have the three. Then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So there's an energy of like collaborating, working together instead of working against one another, which is obvious, right? Obvious things are obvious. But like, I don't know, it's like a reminder that like instead of like jumping to defense and being like, oh well, I need to protect myself, like understand that both of you are hurting, both of you are like fighting, and instead of like, you know what I mean? What's that song? There's a lyric. I'm not gonna sing right now, but there's a lyric that's playing in my head. There's like several songs playing in my head actually. Wrecking Ball is one of those songs. We Bob the Builder in this. Exactly. Yes. Um, yes. Pay no attention to the blood on my shirt. There's blood on my shirt. Hydrogen peroxide. I was supposed to write that down. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you, Eric. I don't think Eric's here anymore, but he said that. Hydrogen peroxide. If I ever murder anybody, I know how to clean it up, I guess. But you know, um, yeah. Remember not to fight against each other, but to work with each other. Or at least you can remember this. I mean, you can't really speak for the other person, but you know, to catch up. LOL. You know, there's definitely blood. I had a nosebleed when I was away, and I washed the shirt. Literally, I washed it yesterday. Sorry, I have like the hiccups. Oh my god, I'm dying. And I shall be reborn like a phoenix. But until then, I'm dead. You might bring the vampires. LOL. That's funny. You're funny. You're funny, Emily. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Thank you for everybody who gave gifts. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Um, what does Mary daydream about you? She daydreams all the nasty stuff. She daydreams about doing naughty stuff with you. I'm joking. Don't listen to that. But oh, you're fine. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, your profile picture is amazing. I love it. We love IA. You mean AI? I'm screaming. Did you ever get an AI reading? I have used ChatGPT low key to do readings like for me. It's not the same as like an actual psychic person, but it can be helpful. You know, same as like an actual psychic person, but it can be helpful. You know, it's definitely not the same thing as like an actual person. Yes, yeah, it can be helpful for homework. Hey, dude. Hey, Sam. What's up? How's it going? What's up? How's it going? I kind of glitched out. Guess what? What happened? Also, Sam. That's funny. I say that when people say "What's up," I'm like, the sky, the ceiling. That's funny. But what's up? What happened? I got lit up. I'm screaming. Why do you keep saying that? Lit. That's funny. I mean, keep saying it. It's funny, but LOL. Also, this pimple needs to go away. It's not a pimple. I think it's. I don't know what you would call this, but it needs to go. It's very unnoticeable, but is this still collective reading? No, I stopped. I closed it out. Clogged. Clogged pores. Pop it. What the heck? How about I don't and I say that I did? Yeah, no, I don't usually get zits or like acne or anything. So when I do, it's very noticeable for me. It's very rare, but you know, I'm very humble about it. But one of the things that I feel like I was blessed with is the beauty. I definitely am thankful for my aesthetic. Ask your cards if you should pop it. I'm screaming. I'm not gonna ask my cards for that. You can ask your cards if you need to pop your zits, but I'm not gonna do that. Red light. LOL. 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 Um. Can I get a card? I love that you're doing the vampire thing. Yeah, sure. What's up? Do you have a specific question, or do you just want me to pull you a card? Is the tongue thing alluring? Does it turn you on, or is it weird that I do that? It's not meant to turn anyone on. It's just a reflex. A card about Mary's energy. Okay, sure. Oh, sure. What's going on with Mary? What's going on with Mary? This Mary person. You make my tongue just go doo doo doo. That's a Miley Cyrus song. Get it right. I love that song. Make my tongue go doo doo doo. Something through the roof or something. I don't know. It's giving silly goofy mood. I'm screaming. Let's go with Mary. What if Mary was in the room with us? If Mary were to communicate with us right now, honestly, what would she say? Let's go with Mary. What if Mary was in the room with us? If Mary were to communicate with us right now, honestly, what would she say? Sorry. What would Mary say to Emily? What would Mary say to Emily? I've never felt a passion this intense. We are both hurting from this. We're gonna focus on the other one. Chemistry. The other one says damage. We're both hurting from this. But the first card, chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. That's cute. She would be very logical. Yeah, indecisive. I feel that. But chemistry. I feel like she's definitely attracted to you for sure, if nothing else. Also, Bedcam by Sabrina Carpenter. I love that song so much. How you pick me up, turn around, oh, it just makes sense. I need to deepen clutter. I've been binge watching videos when brain is fried. Much love to all. Aww. Well, have fun with decluttering. Hope it's fun. Oh my. Um, Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate you. Much love. It was nice connecting. If even just through a screen, I don't know. Um, there could also be a thing with time though. Emily, I don't know what. There's a watch. Here's a watch randomly. My favorite food. I love Twinks. No, I'm kidding. Hey Tay, what's up? How are you? Yeah, no, there could be an element of time. I don't know all the details, but that it spoke to me. Like it was very clear. Um, Good evening. It is 2 in the morning where I'm at. So I mean, I guess you could say she didn't have time to talk to me when I left. Oop, that's period. That's interesting. Maybe she feels weird about it. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I've seen gameplay of it. Ra 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 rama rama na da da. It is evening somewhere. That is actually true. Yes, this is true. Welcome to those joining. How's it going? What's up? Um, I'm sorry. I like had a moment. I was I was like lost in my own head. Um, I'm probably gonna get off of here soon. I've been on here for quite a while. I don't know. What did you predict? About you or what do you mean? I didn't predict anything. Oh, oh, because I got lost in my sauce. Nothing. I was just thinking about stuff. I don't know. And now I'm thinking about stuff again. Um, Tay, how's your evening? Are you having a fabulous night? Are you No, I'm sorry. I was about to say something really nasty. I was about to be really gross. I was about to be like, I don't even want to say it, but like, there's a part of me that's like, just say it. Are you out in the woods? Who, me? Or are you talking about Tay in his profile picture? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I didn't understand. I did had to work. It was cool. True, true. That's what's up. Um, LOL. And do you have a username in your profile? Wait, what did I just say? I don't know what I just said. I meant to say a lemon. I don't know what I just said, but I meant to say, do you have a lemon in your username? How am I not viral? Oh God, please don't. Oh God. Because my nervous system is not ready for that. That is why. What was that comment? LOL. I don't know. Who knows? My nervous system is not ready for that. It's a wonder how I even get up here and talk to you guys. You know. Also, there's blood on my shirt. I need to get it out. Ugh. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna share this and then it's gonna expose me. But I watched a video. I'm gonna be very delicate how I say this. I watched a video the other day, and obviously I wasn't watching it for the plot, but like he ripped open his pants, like he ripped a hole in his pants, and then he like just ripped the pants open. And once again, I wasn't watching for the plot, obviously, but I was just like, why did anybody think that was a good idea? Like in any context, why are we ripping clothes off? You know what I mean? Like what? I had a nosebleed. That's what it was. But no, if somebody were to do that, if I was getting down, I was doing stuff. It was not a normal film. I feel like that was pretty obvious. Like if I was doing stuff with somebody and they ripped my clothes, I would be very upset. I would like I would be confused. I would be annoyed, and I would not want to continue. But like literally, he ripped the pants open, and then he, and I was like, why did they? Why? Once again, I'm exposing myself by sharing that, but whatever. I feel like you have clothes ready to rip. Mm, I don't know about that one. Are you saying me personally or the people in the video? Because if you're talking about the people in the video, okay, whatever. It was like khaki pants, I think. Yeah, it was like khaki pants, and he like ripped a hole in it, and it just tore the. It was like, what? Why did you do that? You just ruined a pair of pants. Like, why did you do that? It was a good video, but I was just like, why did you do that? It kind of ruined it for me for a little bit. I was like, I don't even know if I want to finish watching. I did watch it, but it was just like, what is this? It also reminds me of this one time where I saw this was a long time ago, where I saw this one video and their house was like such a mess, and I was like, it's beyond me to think that people would do that sort of stuff when their house is literally like in shambles. I remember one time I was invited over for a threesome. I didn't do anything with them, I don't think, because their house was like terrible. Like it wasn't just like hoarder stuff. It was like literally just like garbage and trash everywhere. Like food. It was so bad. Like I'm traumatized thinking about it. When I think about that, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad, and I'm like, why did you invite me over here, knowing that your house? It was because I'm like, now I want to help clean you. I want to help you clean your house. I don't want to. I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to touch you. I want to help clean your house because that's what needs to happen. That's how I felt. I was like, why? Why? What is this? And then I think I left something over. I think I left a bottle of conditioner over at their house, and I never got it back because I did. I don't think I really wanted to go back to their house. Also, I don't think they invited me back. I don't know. They were weird. They were like pagans or something, and I was like, I don't know. This was before I was as developed in my spirituality. Oh my god! Like, do not invite anybody over for hookup if you're going to have a dirty house. Like, it's just stupid. It's like, and it's crazy to me that some people like actually do it in that environment. Like, I would not be able to focus. Like, I wouldn't. We would have to turn off the lights. Like, don't look like what? No, you know. Ugh. I don't do anything these days. Just kidding, I do. But hey, Sarah. Oh, bye, Sarah. Okay. I was looking at your profile picture. Was that a cloud that looks like a person? Ooh, that's a pretty cloud that you took a picture of. I don't know what it is, but good night. Hello, you're going to bed? Oh. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for all the gifts and stuff. I appreciate you. You're awesome. You should consider joining my Patreon. You're probably not, but you should. It's free. I mean, it's not completely free, but it is free. You can join for free. She's probably not gonna join. She's probably like, fuck that. Fuck that Patreon. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Usually, once again, the last few nights I've been asleep around this time, so my body's not used to being up at this time. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 7 more minutes, because then it'll be like 2 full hours. I don't know. If anybody wants to like stop me from leaving, I don't know, send me $1 million, pay for a reading or whatever, and I'll stay on longer. That's the bargain. But yeah, I'm gonna give it like 7 more minutes or so, 6 more minutes now. Um, I don't wanna buy what they're selling these days. Ain't feeling and falling is all a mistake. Oh no. Ooh. I love that song so much. I did a cover of that song recently. I need to. Actually, I did post it. I did upload it. It's on YouTube. Why does everybody look young? Cause like it's just a matter of time before they break. No, no. I was about to be silly and be like, "Do you guys like when I sing?" But I don't care what you think because I like to sing. You heard? Not you yawning. Yeah, I'm tired. What do you mean? I've been on here for 2 hours, and I hadn't been on here all day. So, actually, yeah, no, I hadn't been on here all day. My mom was cooking. So, once again, I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes. If anybody wants to keep me on here, the only way to do that is by paying for a mini or paying for a 6 card, and I'll stay on here for at least, I don't know, another 10 minutes. But if not, I'll leave. I'm sorry for the tongue. It's a reflex. It's not meant to be seductive. It's just my tongue. I'm gonna hold that comment. Oh, are you being seduced by my tongue? I don't think I have the most attractive looking tongue, to be honest. Now, what it can do, that's another story. But even then, I don't know. I don't. I used to have a really weird tongue. I don't know what happened. I think I manifested it to not be as weird. Like I remember, I used to be ashamed of my tongue. I used to not show my tongue to anybody. I'm sorry. I'm gross. And then I'm still doing it. Anyways, I was looking at profile pictures. The people who were joining. Okay, 3 more minutes. I'm gonna leave. If anybody wants to get me to stay, once again, you can pay for a reading, and I'll stay for like a couple more minutes. But if not, it's whatever. I don't think anybody's gonna pay for a reading. It's okay. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Naya from earlier. You guys are cool. Another yawn. I yawned 2 or 3 times already. I guarantee you, though, once I get off here, I'll probably be like hit with a surge of energy, and I'm like, you know. Also, tomorrow is Easter. Well, today is Easter. Is anybody doing anything? I keep asking everybody. Everybody's like, no. I mean, I know it's like a Christian holiday. I don't know, but it is a holiday that people celebrate, right? Hello. Oh my God, the wooden tiger. Oh my God. Hello. How's it going? How are you? I'm about to get off of here in a little bit, unless somebody wants to pay for a reading. But that tiger is. It's funny. Did you see how I stopped smiling right there? That was me getting a text from somebody on a dating app. That was the joy leaving my body. All he said was chilling. I don't understand why people have conversations with strangers when they don't know how to, like, if you're not going to engage, if you're not going to keep the conversation on, go, like, why are we talking? Like, I ask you a question, you answer the question, and that's just it. It's like, what am I here for? What are we doing? Do you want to talk to me or not? You know what I mean? Like, I get so angry. It's supposed to be a give and take. I ask you a question, you ask me a question, it goes back and forth. Because they really just want to hook up. Okay, well, they can still have good conversation. If you can't have good conversation, I don't want to hook up with you. You know, at this point, it's like, engage with me, talk to me, stimulate my brain. You know, I mean, and then you say that, and then also there was this other person whose username was literally date me, and like I asked them how they were doing, and they were just like, I'm okay, nothing else. I'm like, okay, I guess fuck me, right? Right? Looking at it is, oh, so you must be one of them, Tay. You must be one of those those one word responses. I'm just trying to hook up. Bet you're one of those, aren't you? I bet you are. I'm disappointed. Sure, sure, sure. Also, another thing I don't get is people who send nudes right away. Like I never understood that. Like just immediately, it's like here's a picture of my pee pee. I'm like, sir, I didn't ask for that. It's nice, but I didn't ask to see your pee pee. Like, why did you show me that? Like, period, exactly. Right, like I don't even know your name, and I don't know. I guess it makes sense in their head because it's like that's what they want to do. So it's like, let me show you this. No, it might work on some people, but not on me. Like what? And I'd be mad like if it actually looks good, because then I'm like, dang, now I gotta block you. I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I mean, if you can manage to send a picture and then also engage in conversation, that's a different thing. But if all you're going to do is show me your thing, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I mean? I mean, because I used to be a big slut. I used to, But even then, it's just like, can we talk? Can we exchange words first? And don't let it be fat. I'm like, damn, can we get it? Oh, wait, so you're a size queen? Are you a size queen? Is that what you're telling me? Brian, how are you? I hope you're well. It seems like you left, but I hope you're well. I hope you're having a nice night. Welcome to those joining. What's up? I said I was gonna leave. Oh, I'm 3 minutes late. I said I was gonna leave. Um, okay. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go. I don't know. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for allowing me to make you laugh. Um, I'll be back eventually. I don't know. If you'd like to check out the stuff in my link tree, you should do that for me or for yourself. I don't know. Um, Hope you have a nice rest of your night. Remember to stay hydrated. Drink some freaking water. Um, Deuces.